You know, Obama had a campaign line all fired up, but you know, he doesn't own that line. So, can we use it? Yeah! Are we all fired up? Yeah! All right. I just wanted to, you know, Glenn Beck says, he always says, he says, what happened? How did we get here? And I thought I would talk a little about that. First of all, I think this Tea Party is the best thing that has happened during the Obama administration. There was a time in this country when liberalism reigned supreme. The liberals believed that the federal government could solve all of our problems. That's why Lyndon Johnson called it the Great Society.
It failed!
But it was proven a total failure by the 1970s. No matter how much money they spent, we had high crime, high inflation, high unemployment. So they stopped calling themselves liberals.
That's right.
Now they call themselves progressive. Obama's a progressive. Hillary Clinton's a progressive. Right? We're making progress. But they never rethought or gave up their discredited ideas. That only government can create prosperity. Is that true? No! That business is a necessary evil. Is that true? No! That being successful is selling out. No! But thanks to the stock market crash and a fairly weak Republican candidate, an unreconstructed liberal is now in the White House. No! We have people in charge of the government who want power over us. They want to take our money. They want the fruits of our labor so they can decide how to spend it. No! They don't trust America's families to create a just society. They think only they can do it. Is that true? No! They don't respect the hard work and ingenuity of the American people. Obama said what? He wants to spread the wealth around. Never! No! So he gets a cut and he decides who gets the money. That's why he just proposed ending the tax exemption on charities. Oh. They just can't stand the thought that somebody who's not a federal bureaucrat might do some good in the world. They want to decide how to spend the money. They don't want you deciding. And now they want to go and take over our health care. Is that... No! Are we going to let them do it? No! We don't want federal bureaucrats deciding who lives and who dies. Yeah. Now, the government is a necessary institution for some things, like national defense. Yeah. So in a $3.5 trillion budget, what's the one thing they cut?
Defense!
Soldiers are dangerous!
And they're imposing crushing debt on the American people. This is a recession. This is a time when the economy has contracted. The government needs to contract also. Yeah! Everyone's with money now because they're borrowing it, they're taxing it, and they're printing it.
Spread Kennedy's money!
Yes! And Kerry's money!
That's right. So this gathering is great because we're sending a message to Congress. And what is the message? Go home! Go home! We don't work for you. You work for us. But you people spending, vote them out.
2010!
And let's eliminate congressional pensions. We want to encourage them to term limit themselves. My time is up. I want to thank all of you for coming out. Let's send a message to Congress, take back our government, and stop the madness.